Hello, and welcome to the Last Movie Outpost. We've got another special interview this time around with the lovely Sarah Alexandra Marks. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, thank you for having me.
That's not a problem. Now, you are in a new movie that's just coming out called River of Blood. Now, the plot for the movie is four kayakers take a wrong turn in the jungle, inhabited by a tribe of merciless cannibals. For people who haven't seen the film yet, because it's still quite new, how would you describe it?
Oh, well, it is packed with action and adventure. A lot of horror, it's going to keep you on the edge of your seats, and hopefully you'll get invested in the four main characters and really root for them for their fight for survival. There's quite a lot of throwback as well to some 80s action movies, which is...
We'll come on to that later, because I've got a question about that later on.
Okay.
First of all, where was it filmed? Because it wasn't Britain, was it?
No, definitely not. It was Thailand.
Just outside
Tropical Thailand.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So you had you obviously, I mean, it looked like it was a hard film to film, but did you guys ultimately have fun?
Oh, we had so much fun. It did have its challenges because we were actually filming in the jungle pretty much the entire time. So you can imagine what the Thai jungle is like and what it comes with. Like spiders the size of your head, ants that just want to eat you alive and won't ever let go of you, mosquitoes obviously, but none of that actually mattered because we had so much fun filming it. And
as long as you kind of ignore nature that's just trying to kill you and poison you, it was great.
yeah. Exactly, the show must go on.
Indeed. So, I mean, it's not the first time that you filmed with Howard J. Ford. You guys work together well?
Oh yes, Howard's such a gem. He's such a wonderful man to work with on set and such a lovely director. He really takes care of his cast and his crew, and there's never a dull moment either with Howard. He's just an absolute dream of a director to work with.
Where did you guys originally meet?
So we actually met at Cannes Film Festival. And he asked me if I wanted to do a little bit of filming for a promo that he was shooting for his next movie, Escape. And I was thinking, oh yeah, why not? I'm here, for the film festival, do a bit of, filming, of course. And that led to Howard casting me as the lead in Escape. And yeah, I'm very, very grateful. And he took me on the next adventure with him to Thailand on River of Blood. And then the next adventure, which was Bone Keeper, which we just shot this year in Wales. So, yeah, he's a wonderful guy.
Excellent. Because, I mean, it looks like going through your back catalogue of stuff, you work with quite a few of the same guys and the same actors and stuff. Is it then better working with the same kind of directors and team and that kind of thing?
Yeah, of course. It's so nice to find people that you enjoy to be around and that you get on really well with, and you have the same visions when you're on set, and they're just easy to work with. And why would you not want to work with the same people? Because you sort of create this dream team and you become friends, and you get this understanding with each other that just makes the whole experience so much more joyful and easy. So I love working with people.
Brilliant. I mean, coming back to the movie River of Blood, it's a cannibal movie. Now, I've been finding quite recently a lot of the indie movies I've been getting are cannibal movies. Weirdly enough, it seems to be like the new in thing. Forget superheroes, let's go to cannibals. I mean, was there a temptation to go down the road of like, for example, Cannibal Holocaust or Cannibal Ferox, in the extremism of both of them?
I mean, I think Tom, the writer, he had a set vision for River of Blood. And as we were actually filming, things did start to unravel and change. He was coming up with a lot of new ideas, which changed the film actually quite a bit, more than you could imagine, which I think was great. And it was actually really like quite an amazing process to witness, because we're out in Thailand. There's a huge crew and cast, and time is money. And to see someone so bold like Tom Boyle think, do you know what? I'm changing this, and then this is going to happen instead. I think it was just like such a fantastic experience to see how that story of like the cannibals could unfold.
It's nothing like. I mean, are you familiar with Cannibal Holocaust or Cannibal Feroz?
Yeah, I've heard of Cannibal Holocaust, but not the
Kind of
other one.
films that if you've seen them, then you know them.
Yeah.
I've done a whole series on extreme cinema, and both of them have scenes you don't forget.
Yes.
Let's put it that way. And
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of good scenes in River of Blood, but I mean, there's nothing quite as extreme. Is it kind of? Do you think it's kind of like held back a little bit, or?
Yeah, I've heard of the Cannibal Holocaust. That's quite extreme, and
Yeah, it is.
yeah, River of Blood definitely doesn't go that way, and it wasn't originally written that way either, but it did change a lot when we were there. But no, I don't think it goes that extreme. I think it keeps it at a level where the general base of the audience could handle it,
Yes.
and enjoy it still.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I mean, both sort of Holocaust and Pharrell were both sort of video nasties back in the day, and so this River of Blood is much more of an open movie. It's still an uncomfortable watch. There are still scenes which are pretty gross, but it doesn't go to that extreme, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I think you can still walk away and think, "Oh, I was really scared, but I enjoyed that. I loved it. I could watch it again."
Yeah, I wasn't completely grossed out by it. I mean, do you enjoy working in the British film industry at the moment?
Oh, of course, absolutely. It's the craft that I absolutely love, and I'll always support British indie filmmaking. It's so hard to make a film from beginning to end, so I will always support it and always love it and cherish it. I mean, I produced my own feature film last year, so I can really understand, the process from the beginning and how hard it really is and what it really entails.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear, though. Like I say, it is nice to talk to British homegrown, guys, because again, the British film industry, it's never been huge in Hollywood or anything else, but there's still like a real hardcore set of fans which just love these movies. They're just fantastic.
Good, I'm glad you like.
Very quickly, we've got a quick fire round just to get to know Sarah a little better. With them, very quick and simple answers. Don't have to go into detail, but tea or coffee?
Tea.
Good. Obviously, that's the correct answer because you're British.
With a biscuit.
Totally, absolutely. Which actor would you love to work with?
Tom Cruise.
Okay. What's the best movie ever made?
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money!
Okay. Is that then your favourite movie, or do you have something which is a favourite movie which may not be the best?
Jerry Maguire is one of my favourites, but also Dirty Dancing.
Okay.
I'm a lover for romance.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Marvel or DC?
Ooh, Marvel.
What's your favourite TV show?
Friends.
Not Only Fools and Horses?
Oh, I like Only Fools and Horses, of course, but
they're different things. I know it's funny because like Only Fools and Horses, I've tried to get some American friends to watch it, and they just don't understand any of it because they're boys Cockney rhyming slang. If there was a movie from history you wish you could have starred in, what movie would it be?
A movie in history, did you say?
No, what movie could you wish you could have starred in from history? Probably Jerry Maguire by the sound of it.
Well, do you know what? I really like Night and Day.
Okay.
Because it has elements of everything, like comedy, action, thriller, drama. So
no, I totally understand that. Yeah. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
That's the right answer, as you can see from behind me.
Yeah.
Have you ever been starstruck?
Yes.
Who with?
Oh, a couple of people. Tom Cruise, I saw in Cannes,
Okay.
my first ever
Wow.
Cannes Film Festival. And I also saw Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
still, like I say, that's still something, isn't it? My
Yeah.
goodness. Favorite band or singer?
Oh, gosh, there's so many. So many. I can't choose just one. Because
It is
I
weird, and
love
it's the best. It's like favorite movie. There's always several that come to your head and that kind of thing.
yeah, there's like 10, but it's because I love so many different genres of music. That's really hard for me to say. It just depends what I'm feeling on the day.
No, that's right. No, like I say, it's one of those things. What's the most amount of takes you've ever had to do?
Hmm, not that many. I'd say, let's go wild and say about 5.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Weird question, but what's the most fun you've ever had on set?
Jumping off the water, off the rocks into the water in
River of
Thailand.
Blood.
River of Blood.
Yeah, it was most impressive.
Scary.
I grew up on the coast, and I used to do that when I was a kid, and now I look at these and think, what on earth was I thinking? So,
Yeah.
hey,
Scary but fun.
that was the end of our little quick fire round. So
Lovely.
you've still got a lot of movies coming out and everything else. Can you tell any of us, anything about us? What am I saying? Can you please tell us about any of them? That's what I'm trying to say.
I have The Manor of Darkness, which is directed by Blake Ridder, produced by Lucas A. Ferrara, and also Louis James. I'm in post-production with Archie, which is a film I produced last year, also produced by the wonderful Lucas A. Ferrara and Louis James. It's a running theme. I have Bonekeeper coming out, which is a Howard film.
Yeah.
Which was shot in April in Wales. And yeah. And River of Blood.
You're a very busy bee though, aren't you?
Yes, I try to keep as busy as I can. Have a couple of projects lined up this year.
Brilliant.
Yeah, like a psychological thriller and a sort of drama thriller.
Okay, excellent. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for sitting down and talking to us. Like I say, it's been a nice chat. I appreciate you've been very busy and you've been talking to other people like me, other press. It must, bore the pants off you answering the same old questions.
No way, never.
But where can people see River of Blood?
So it comes out actually in the States on the 1st of August on many streaming platforms, and we're still yet to find out when it's coming out in the UK.
Okay. Weirdly, I've had a chance to have a screener, but I've not been able to do a review yet, which is weird. I was just told not yet, but obviously when I get the chance, I will. But in the meantime, Sarah, thank you so much for talking to us here at the Last Movie Outpost.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. It's lovely to meet you.